So, ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 musketeers. There are 3 amigos. Things seem to come in threes. 3 stooges, 3 caballeros.
3 blind mice.
Trinity.
Oopsie. Oh dear.
That was
Now,
From The Matrix.
That's one person.
we've just suddenly stumbled into sacrilege.
We have derailed.
Derail. Start over. And Clean Margaret.
No, we can keep going.
Okay. All right.
Sensible ramblings.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce 3 people sitting around microphones. 3 dudes standing in a circle. 3 people from Idaho that ramble. And we're going to call them the 3 Rambling Spuds.
Bumble Spuds.
Bumble Spuds. And this is the first episode of our kind of ridiculous podcast that we are going to be doing, which we hope you'll enjoy. We're going to do a quick 10-minute episode to introduce ourselves, tell you a little bit about each one of us, and the title of this podcast is called...
Sensible Ramblings.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, so to introduce our voices, I'm Josh Contour,
I am Justin Hemsley.
And I am Brandon Bennett.
and we're all 3 friends that have been friends for a while, and we're going to sort of go over how we sort of got acquainted. I was going to say hitched, but that's just strange.
I know we've known each other for well over several decades now, but
Conjunctions.
Not okay.
Exactly. So, to start us off, Brandon, would you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're interested in, and then an early memory about how you came to
Sure
it?
thing. So, I'm from Idaho Falls, Idaho. Yep, the booming metropolis thereof.
So many people.
I am kind of the music guy here, so yeah. Early story of musicalness. When I was about 5-ish, I would say, I was in this youth singing group that would meet in the mall every Thursday or something like that. And it was me, my cousin, and a smattering of other children.
smattering.
With the children being
Smattered.
smitten and smattered. Anyway, go on.
Yes. So we would just do songs like Christmas songs, or when it was Christmas time, or thing I always remember from it was we kind of had this Elvis unit or something like that. So we were just we would dress up in little Elvis costumes, and we were oh so adorable, and we would sing at old folks' home, like there ain't nothing but a hound dog kind of thing. So
That's great.
kind of dorky, but then from there it was just choirs and orchestra and all that kind of stuff through middle school up to high school, and that's when I met these guys, and that's where we'll stop for our 10 minutes kind of a thing. So,
But you would say that you definitely got bit by the musical bug, as it were.
yeah, well, I was kind of born a musical bug, so
Oh.
it was always just a thing.
They didn't
So,
have inoculations for that back then.
yeah, I mean, it was a virus. It was
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I was born with it.
Just
Congenital, I think that's the word.
I think the word you're looking for is hereditary. But we'll go into
It is
that later.
hereditary.
Yes.
So,
Okay, so that's a little bit about Brandon. He's a super cool dude.
I'm Justin Hemsley. I am the
Another super cool dude.
tech / craftsman of the group.
Yes.
Making all things in all mediums, pretty much. Taking pieces and putting them together. Legend has it that when I was young, I wouldn't play with toys. Imitation toys. If my parents wanted to have me play with like a phone or a camera or a microphone, I would not play with the little plastic one from play school. I would go get a real phone and bang it around on things and talk into a real microphone. And
Sounds
so,
expensive.
Yeah, so they would just have to go buy me broken real things, broken phones, cameras that I would be like, oh, these are much cooler than the little yellow plastic phone.
Did you start fixing those? They were broken. so I
Probably.
fixed
I
them.
think I probably tried. Couldn't talk, but I tried to fix a microphone.
as much as little kids can.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I used to plug the cord of the microphone into the couch cushions in between the seats and talk into it. And apparently had never seen anyone do that because my parents never used the microphone in our house, but we had a microphone and a stereo. And but somehow figured that out on my own. And there's a great story that my mom loves to tell. Me being maybe 2 years old, and I found in the garbage an empty box of powdered raspberry-filled donuts, which were kind of a family favorite. Yes. Keyword empty. And I took them to my mom and said, "You have kids, you know." And my mom loves telling this story because, 1, it's funny, and 2, what kid goes through the garbage and is like disappointed that something was thrown away? And also that I was left out somehow. And that's me.
That's a good analogy of life in general.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Don't throw away donut boxes.
Even if the people
Don't
are
eat donuts
donut
without
holes.
children. Multiple lessons here.
That's right. That's right. That's a great story. So, I'm a writer and a filmmaker and stuff. And so, some of my earliest memories were writing a play. And this was about second grade-ish. And I've always wanted to write a play. And so, I wanted to do it, but I didn't know how to type on the computer. And I figured it had to be typed if it was going to be legitimate. Because all great things are published on paper, of course.
Indeed.
And so I would dictate this script in script form to my dad, and he would type it into the Word Perfect or whatever it was at the time, and then we would print it on the super noisy dot matrix printer. And then I took this script into the second grade teacher, and I say, "I would like to produce this," and she was super nice and read the script, and it was this Western musical drama. But of course, the bad guys, the villains, the dark mustached people had won the battle because it's like, yeah, it was very melodramatic, you know. And the bad guys had won because the best stories are the ones where the bad guys win. And so the ending of this thing was after this bank robbery, the bank robbers grab the sheriff and tie him to the train tracks, and then the train comes and runs him over at the end of the musical extravaganza that was the second grade play. And so my teacher was like, "Okay, well, we can produce this, and we can get the whole class involved and stuff, but you have to change the ending." And my life has been censorship ever since. So that's my early story.
Poor
The
little
woes of
Josh.
censorship. The man.
Yes, the machine. But anyway, so that's sort of a little bit about our early memories. We sort of met in high school.
Brandon and I had known each other for
Yeah.
many years before that. We grew up, went through elementary school together. Josh moved into the area.
High school time.
Yeah, high school
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, my freshman year.
And that was kind of where everything started getting more crazy.
And we'll sort of go into more of how we sort of met and started making films in high school and how crazy ambitious we were back in the day and what fun we had. And that'll be kind of another episode that we'll call something dramatic like
In the beginning,
The Land Before Time.
far, far away.
Oh, dear.
All these are terrible.
All of them rewrites. Writing is rewriting, guys. It's fine.
It's true.
So we'll go into
Steal.
that a little bit later. But hopefully you have been entertained by our little stories, and we will be excited to bring more content to you in 2016 and beyond.
Well, we should also mention what maybe our next couple episodes will be about, so that way we can
Do we know what they'll
talk
be
about
about?
that. I think we've toyed with the idea of like the environment that you do your art in, because we just cleaned the apartment. So, or like how to get out of ruts, or
Creative
all that kind of
slumps.
stuff. Creative slumps. Yeah, it was more of a slump than a rut, but
Collaboration.
collaboration. Yeah,
Other things along those lines.
just all things artistic. So more
And-
creative more than
yes.
artistic.
Pretty much anything we
Doing
want to talk
things.
about
Yeah.
is really what this comes down
Because
to.
this is Sensible Ramblings, after all. That's the
Indeed.
name of our podcast.
We will try to make it as sensible as we can, but
While still
rambling,
rambling.
is certainly our
fits in.
forte.
Exactly. Yes.
We may do a sensible and ramblings meter. Measure where we're at.
funny. That'd be good.
But to end this episode, we will end with your thing where you said getting out of creative slumps. We'll end with this tagline: "It's not a slump, it's a creative." Period. The end.
What a dumb ending.
This is why Josh writes more than he produces.
And on that insult, we leave you in peace. Goodbye, Internet. I'm going to go cry now.
Take it out.
That's a good ending.
Yeah, that was a good ending. I like that one. Okay. And cut.
I think we should just keep credits rolling in this part.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because we need credits for 3 people.
All 3 names of us.